But I want to talk more broadly in the sense of why science communication is so important for scientists and why it's so important that they use social media. I'm hesitant to ask who of you are on social media, who has a Twitter account. I personally don't go on Facebook because they invade my privacy too much. But I've seen the value of Twitter accounts, and in the field of Twitter, there are very important leading scientists in the world who have a host of a number of followers. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the presenter of the new Cosmos series, he has more than 2 million followers on Twitter. Richard Dawkins has 1.4 million as far as I can last remember. And I could go on. Science recently published an analysis of how great and leading scientists use Twitter to their advantage to break science news to the general public, without bypassing the peer-reviewed process. Okay, so science and its counterparts. You will see that we have this dilemma of a whole host of people thinking they have the truth, and then science coming with a rebuttal. I just had a call 5 minutes ago from the Afrikaans internet site Netwerk 24, asking my commentary on a story again because there are some Afrikaans parents complaining that teachers at schools are not willing to teach evolution. They say they will teach it, but they don't believe in it, or that they're going to bypass it, although it is in the syllabus in biology. So I must hold my tongue when I approach comments like that, because as Theodosius Dobzhansky, the great geneticist, said, you cannot understand anything in biology without evolution. But that is the type of problem you have. Why 150 years plus after Darwin's The Origin of Species was published in 1859, are we still having, as Mr. Gabru said, 46% of Americans believe that evolution is just a theory and it's not valid science. The Darwin Now survey in 2009, commemorating Darwin's birth and publication of Origin of Species, did a survey among 10 countries. South Africa was included. The figures are not much better for South Africa. We are, well, let's just say we are also bad. And this type of call I just had is an example of that, from the media. And my duty is, I sit on two chairs. I'm a journalist, but I'm also a social scientist. So I openly want to emphasize the fact that we have to engage with the public. I'm quickly going to run through it. Why should scientists engage the public? The first thing is that in 1985, the Royal Society already published a report. They did a study, The Public Understanding of Science, and they emphasized that scientists must learn to communicate with the public. They must be willing to do so and indeed consider it their duty to do so. So all scientists need, therefore, to learn about the media. And I'm coming to that later on. The media world has changed dramatically. So you can't only think now in today's terms, and President Trump's election is showing that as a prime example. You can't just think about the traditional media of a newspaper or the radio or television. Social media has totally changed the play of field of play. Okay, why scientists should communicate also public accountability. They get their money quite often from government, from the taxpayer as such. Influencing policymakers and practitioners. If we look at the way that the campaign against President Thabo Mbeki's pseudoscience about HIV, it wouldn't have changed if it wasn't for scientists communicating that he was totally wrong, he and his Minister of Health. Stimulating additional funding. If you're out there in the public eye, you will get more funding. Not necessarily, but it helps. It helps a lot.